Did King Von kill K.I.? Whew, that's one of the strongest topics I have ever heard in the drill culture. To be honest with you, this topic right here is a little on the 12-ish line. But the fact that it had been spoke on in several interviews by several people, the police came out with these documents, these videos that went viral. Yeah, I spoke on it a little bit, but never really got in depth with it. And somebody asked me to open up the notebook. Me personally, one thing I can tell you is King Von seemed like a street dude. You never heard him claim murders in rap songs. He might have claimed about breaking a motherfucker down or doing some shit, but he never particularly put his name on a certain case. I don't think King Von would ever do anything like that. I think he was too smart and then trapped in that street shit to even make that kind of mistake. For some reason, the internet has harped on this quick. Don't get me wrong, it's been documentaries alive when Von was alive about this shit with K.I. I think a lot of this come with the fact that these two people became huge in the drill culture. Their name became real huge and they both were killed and they both were linked to each other from a long time ago on social media. I tell people this, it's certain rappers I do believe that's blackballed from the industry. But I don't think no Chicago rapper is blackballed from YouTube. They go platinum on YouTube. Everybody love them on YouTube. I think King Von and K.I. conversations got picked up, you know, early in the drill culture because they was like in the drill, you know, St. Lawrence versus O Block. We all seen it. But I do think, you know, with King Lil J getting real big in the rap game and like Chief Keef and them getting big in the rap game, everybody around Keef got fame, blew up. Tato, Ball, Alfredo Santana, everybody around King Lil J blew up. FBG, Wooski, K.I. That made it dangerous for K.I. I think she was a female, so it was way more marketable for her. You know, she stood out real strong in the drill culture. I think King Von and K.I. arguing on social media, you know, was strong. But I think once Von got famous, K.I. died, people went back to them old tweets and rebrought them tweets back up. Them tweets just seemed very strong. The fact that they were like flirting with each other and cracking jokes with each other and shit like that. I don't think King Von really liked the K.I. When I look at those tweets, I never took it as if he had a crush on her or some shit like that. I took it as that was some Lil Mark, Lil Reese shit. I was talking to each other. We heard reports though recently that said King Von actually got in a fight with K.I. and Kayla B jumped in. She helped him. K.I. got jumped on by King Von and Kayla B. She told that story on Say Cheese TV. It was a fight between them. Them two people interacted with each other. Soon she lost her life. I can see how people would put that on Von because of those things. And then like earlier interviews, we all seen how Big A was reacting to K.I. on the Zach TV interview. We all seen that. I think those things helped raise the legend of the fact that King Von could have did something to her. I couldn't tell you for sure who did this. Now the police is involved in it and said that he did it, which means his name must have came up, you know, 10, 11 years ago when this shit happened. If it was that long ago, I could be wrong. But, you know, me personally, street shit belong in the street, and I don't think you will ever know for a fact if King Von did it because, you know, he rapped about shit that was similar to those events, but he never said, hey, I killed this girl. You never hear anybody as homie saying he killed her. Hell, we even heard FBG Butter, which was close to K.I. You know, people say that he was there when K.I. lost her life. He's saying that Von wasn't there. I don't think he gonna raise his hand and say Von was there. That'd be some police shit, but I just don't think that it'd be on the internet like that, you know. I think the internet played a part in this shit, you know. Once Von died, they put a lot of bodies on Von. Von got linked to a lot of cases. There's more cases out right now as far as like shootings and people being grazed by bullets and shit. And Von's name is in those, you know, paperwork and shit, you know, for being investigated and shit like that. He wasn't lying. They were trying to pin murders on him and shit like that. This is the honest truth. If you look into the paperwork of Davon Bennett, his name has got brought up in a lot of shootings, you know, but I can't technically stamp if he had something to do with K.I. You know, I know y'all want me to see it, you know, but I can't tell you that. Remember, we got to go off the official paperwork. And even though you can be listed as a suspect, that doesn't put you as the shooter and the killer. So, this gonna be to be continued, man. You want to know if that's the truth, you're gonna have to go to another blog, a newspaper, a blog site or something like that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie truth.